Hello, my name is Adonis and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing an X return spread for all of my Virgos out there. This is an X return spread for all of my Virgos out there for the month of August. So without any further ado, let's get popping. Show me rising Venus Jupiter, show me rising Venus Jupiter, show me cards I need to see, show me cards I need to see, show me cards I need to see. What kind of energy are my Virgos dealing with right now? What kind of energy are my Virgos dealing with right now? What kind of energy are all my Virgos dealing with right now? Show me cards I need to see, show me cards I need to see, show me cards I need to see. Okay, alright. So, right off the bat here we have the Seven of Pentacles. So, what that tells me is that my Virgos, you put some things out there. You have some things out there ripening on the vine. You're just kind of waiting to see what kind of bears fruit. So you got some things out there. You put some things out there. And right now you're just kind of like in a step back, chill mood. And the reason this is because you got the Moon card here. There was a sense of betrayal, deception that you just got over being involved with. There was some kind of hidden peril that you became aware of, and so you kind of took a step back. You got some things out there on the vine. You're kind of waiting to see what things are going to kind of transpire with that. Now, the good news here is just because you got knocked off the bike, you got right back on there again, because I see that we got the Fool card here. Okay, so you did decide you got knocked off, but you just decided to jump back in, you jump right back into the game. Decided to take a leap of faith, and you are using you got the High Priestess here. You're using your intuition to make wiser choices here, which is a good thing. You know, you were a little bit deceived before. You were a little bit too trusting, but you've decided to make a lot more wiser, solid decisions by using your intuition, which is a good thing to do. Now, we have two Earth sign individuals that are interested in you. First off, we have the Queen of Pentacles. Now, the Queen of Pentacles, that's a very down-to-earth, grounded energy. Again, and the Earth sign individual is a Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. So this is a very nurturing energy, very down to earth, very grounded energy. So that's the first individual that Earth sign individual that you're dealing with. Okay. The second Earth sign individual you're dealing with is the King of Pentacles. Now this individual is not only grounded, but also they have a they make very, very wise financial decisions as well. They make very wise financial decisions, and they're also grounded as well. So if both of these are engaged, and these are financial people that have very good with their finances as well. One's more emotionally based. The other is more of a grounded, solid financial base when it comes to really actually making wise choices. The other one makes wise choices when it comes to the compassion side of the financial equation. So, but both of these are Earth sign individuals. Now, also both of them, we got the Starter card. Renewal. There's an aspect of renewal, or a renewal of emotion, a renewal of opportunity here that will lead to the Sun card here, which is happiness, material happiness, etc., etc. Now, the reason why I'm going to spend like about a half a second really getting into this a little bit more here. Now, why would the Star card pop out, which renewal of faith, renewal of passion, pop out when you got the Seven of Pentacles out here? So this is what I want to get at. So you got the Seven of Pentacles out here. Put some things out there on the vine ripening to see what's what. Okay, and then you for identify, you got the Star card there, and then you have the Sun card there. So these two cards together. That's what I want to get at here. All right. Renewal, happiness. Now this is what this means. This means even though you got knocked off the bike, you got knocked off, you climbed back on again. You took a leap, you're available. But the reason why these two Earth sign individuals, the reason this energy of renewal, a hope of passion has popped up, is because even though you may be available, you're making it seem as if you're kind of not available. Because that moon card absolutely did, it kind of marked you in a way. It kind of made you a little bit apprehensive about kind of getting out there. Even though you did get out there, you didn't really get out there. You didn't really get out there. You're kind of tepidly out there. And so these two Earth sign individuals are trying to get your attention. Say, hey, look at me, look at me. The other one's like, hey, look at me, look at me. You're kind of like, you know. Well, and that's a good thing. I mean, that not to say that's wrong, okay? But I just want to make you aware that you're kind of out there, but you're not out there. And that's why these two individuals feel like they have to kind of like get your attention and kind of like get you to have a renewed interest in a type of relationship. Again, a renewal and interest kind of create some type of spark here. So you may want to be aware of that. You may want to, you may want to make it be known that you are available, that you're in the market again for a relationship. Yeah, because you're not really giving out a whole lot of interest, just a whole lot of energy to show that you're interested in pursuing a relationship. So I just want to make you aware of that. That's why I wanted to kind of zero in on those specific things. Okay. Now both these individuals, however, they are both interested, and this will possibly lead to a happy situation for you. Either one. Okay. So it's up to you which. Now, with that being said, let's find out what exactly is going on with your ex. What kind of energy is your ex dealing with? What kind of energy is your ex dealing with? Some rising Venus, Jupiter, some rising Venus, Jupiter. Show me cards I need to see. Show me cards I need to see. What kind of energy is my Virgo's ex dealing with? What kind of energy is my Virgo's ex dealing with? Show me cards I need to see. Show me cards I need to see. Whoa. Okay. Okay, fair enough. So right now, your ex is dealing with your ex is feeling like we got that Ten of Swords here. So your exes kind of feel like they feel like they've been stabbed in the back. Okay, they feel like they've been betrayed, stabbed in the back, so to speak. Right now, they're kind of feeling like they're in a real depressed state right now. That's where they are. In addition, here we have the Eight of Swords. So not only do they feel stabbed in the back, they feel like they have been, their hands are kind of tied behind their back. There's very little that they can do about the fact that they feel betrayed, that they feel hurt. And they feel like they're kind of powerless to do anything about it. And so as a result here, but as a result of this, what's interesting about this, we have the World card here. That means that there's like a completion, a cycle, a completion of a journey. There's a completion of a cycle here. Now this they may be in a really bad place right now, but it looks like this situation is something that needed to happen to take things full circle. So now they give them the sense of liberation, but that's not how they're feeling about it right now. Right now they're feeling kind of backstabbed, they're feeling kind of betrayed, they kind of feel like their hands are tied behind their back. That's where they're at right now. They feel kind of helpless in their situation, but it's something that needed to happen. It's like an end of a cycle that they had to deal with. Now, with that being said, funny enough, they do have a fire sign individual and a water sign individual that is pursuing them, that's going to lead. So first things first. So first we got the Queen of Wands here. And this is a fire sign individual, like I said, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. This is a fire sign individual that has the ability to vibrate energy, has the ability to draw people to them. And so it seems like your ex has gotten caught up in this orbit here of this individual. Also, there is the Ace of Cups here. Ace of Cups. That is a water sign energy that they're dealing with. Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio energy. But the Ace of Cups energy is really something interesting about that is there is a deep opportunity for really deep true love here with this Ace of Cups energy here. There's an absolute opportunity for a complete deep renewal of love here. And it looks like it's something probably your ex is going to probably have to deal with, because we have the Death card here. And that's endings and new beginnings. So whatever kind of drama that your ex was dealing with, where they felt betrayed, they felt hurt, they felt like their hands were tied behind their back. It was a cycle that needed to take place. Because now, like I said, now they have these other two individuals that are interested in them. And it's basically time for, it's basically saying it's time for them, there's time for an out with the old, in with the new, a renewal, endings to end something. They've ended something to begin something else. And often that's often the case. Sometimes, oftentimes we don't really. Endings happen unexpectedly, but sometimes with endings are unexpected new beginnings, and new beginnings is like a transformation that needed to take place. There was this cycle that needed to be completed with them, and it was completed. They weren't happy about it, but very rarely are we happy about things that happen. We don't, sometimes things happen for reasons we don't even understand. But then we look back on it and say, wow, that's why that thing happened. To open up new doors of opportunity. Now, in addition here, we have the we got the Ten of Pentacles energy here, which is interesting. And this means that there's going to be an opportunity, some type of opportunity dealing with some type of financial situation here pertaining to some type of financial opportunity is going to rise with your ex as well. Probably dealing with someone with either a person that has money or comes from a family with money. And this has to do with the Queen of Swords here. This has to do with an air sign individual. They're going to be dealing with a Gemini, a Libra, or an Aquarius. And so there's going to arise some type of opportunity also in the realm of finance, dealing with a Queen of Swords energy here. Now this Queen of Swords energy is really interesting because it cuts right through the bullshit and nonsense. It gets right to the point. And it appears also that this individual is from money, or they have money, and this is right. It's coming at the right time, because this seems to be exactly what your ex needs to kind of, get them out of this funk that they're in. Give them a sense of clarity, cut through the nonsense to get right to the point. And this person is very logical that they're going to be dealing with. So this person really is going to be the anchor to kind of give them a sense of groundiness, to kind of shake them out of this funk that they're in. So that's a really interesting situation. So this, like I said, this air sign individual, it could be again, family, finance. It could be possibly a more mature woman that he's definitely a more mature woman that he or she's going to be dealing with. So definitely a more mature woman that's going to be in your ex's future. That's really going to kind of straighten them out, give them a sense of perspective here that they were lacking before. So let's see what the chance about you and your ex getting back together. Some rising Venus Jupiter, some rising Venus Jupiter. Show me the cards I need to see. Show me the cards I need to see. Are my Virgos going to get back together with their ex? Are my Virgos going to get back together with their ex at the end of August? Are my Virgos going to get back together with their ex at the end of August? Show me the cards I need to see. Show me the cards that I need to see. Okay, so first of all, we have the Ace of Cups here. And there definitely appears to be some deep love that's there. There's some deep love that's there between you guys. There was some deep love involved with you guys, for sure. The deception aspect, possibly, what I'm feeling here is that there was a sense that your ex betrayed you. You felt like you were deceived in some way. So something was kind of ended. You moved on, took a leap of faith into something else. And that left your ex feeling like they were stabbed in the back, felt like they were betrayed, felt like they felt like their hands were tied behind their back. Now, there was a cycle that needed to be completed here with your ex. So there is some unresolved emotions here, and there's an opportunity for true love and deep understanding and compassion for one another. However, that's a double card here too, people. And what that tells me is that the relationship between you two was very unhealthy. It was an unhealthy situation that needed to end. It needed to end because it was unhealthy. There was there could possibly been some type of drug abuse, some type of alcoholism could have been. There was, or it just could have been overall just an unhealthy relationship to really just be in. That could also be it as well. And you guys were not right for each other, emotionally, the whole nine. However, that does not mean that we have the Ace of Pentacles here. That doesn't mean that sometime in the future that you guys will not get back together. It doesn't mean that you won't get back together in the future. But what it means right now is the chances of you guys getting back together right now is not too likely. You guys need to walk your different paths at the moment, and you get yourself together, and they need to get themselves together. This Queen of Swords energy seems to be something that is very much lacking in their life at the moment. And so once they go on their journey and you go on your journey, maybe at some time in the future you guys can reconnect. But at the moment, it doesn't look like it's very likely or even very advisable at that point. So with that being said, let me see if the spirits have any additional information they want to bestow upon you before I shut this thing down. Any additional information you want to bestow upon my Virgo before I shut this down? Okay, so yeah, that's like what I thought. So again, there is definitely a sense of heat between you guys, a sense of sexual passion and energy and tension. It's an unresolved aspect. There's definitely some sexual heat and tension that's there. In addition, there is a connection that you guys do have to one another. There's definitely a deep connection, mental, emotional, psychological. There's definitely a connection there, and unity, moving together as one. All of these things is interesting. All of these things are there for a very deep-seated, grounded relationship, but it would be better. Spirit is saying all of these things exist: heat, connection, unity, moving together as one person, moving together as one. All of these attributes are there, but it doesn't appear right now is the time to act on this thing for either one of you, for it to come to fruition. Time is what's needed here to really give this thing a chance to really heal. For there to be given a chance of maturity, from possibly you, possibly from them, possibly from both together. So with that being said, I'm going to shut this thing down. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, please like, share, subscribe. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.